So it's a little bit after 4 o'clock. John's back in that car of his out, so I can get out of here. There we go. It's Monday. Today's the 15th of June. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm getting ready to head back to Visalia, California. And I waved bye to my brother. Okay, I just have to get some gas. Hope this microphone is picking up my voice pretty good. Oh, there's a gas station right here. Let's see if I can get gas here instead of down at the freeway. Give this a shot. This is only 86 octane. Darn it. Well, I don't like putting in a lower octane gas in my bike, but this gas station here only has one type of gas, 86 octane. I'm ready to go. Do I want a receipt? Nope. Another thing I'm going to have to get used to when I move here to El Paso, I'm a little out of breath, is the fact that this is very high altitude. Okay, time to hit the road. Let's see, what time is it? 4:12. There we go. And I'm off. California, here I come. According to the GPS map, this trip should take 16 hours. Of course, that's crazy because with me having to stop every 115 or 120 miles, that always adds to the time, and it ends up being anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours longer. So, and then of course, when I stop to get gas, if I stop to eat, that even adds more time. So instead of 16, it may be 17 to 18 hours. Which means if I drive straight through, if I don't stop in Phoenix, oof, I'd get to my house at midnight. Kind of hard to see at night, but this neighborhood here, this is street is Yarborough, and what's going on here? And all of this at one time was sand dunes back in the day. Well, somebody got pulled over for something. El Paso's finest, working early in the morning. With the new location of my microphone inside my helmet, I'm not feeling the dead cat that's covering the microphone to reduce wind sound. It's not brushing up against my beard anymore, so I can't even feel the microphone in there. So I'm glad I switched it out. So I'm hoping the sound of the wind coming through the helmet is not as loud as it was before, and that my voice is more audible. Oh, I want that sun up. I want it up now. It's cold. Mercy. So I think I'm going to really like the home I bought in El Paso. It's a large home. It's about 2,300 square feet. I've always wanted a large house. It has a 3-car garage. It has 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. It has a formal dining room, and then the kitchen area also has a nook. Then it has a great room. I guess the great room would be like where you set up your TV and stuff. It's gonna have of course, the fireplace will be fake, but it's a nice looking one. And then the master bedroom, it's pretty big. It's gonna have a nice big shower and a bathtub. They're both separate. Shower and bathtub are separate, as opposed to the bathtub and shower being one. Really big walk-in closet. And it's on a very large lot, and I like corner lots, so I got a corner lot. Now I just have to get back to California and put my home up for sale there. The home that I bought actually isn't built yet, and it won't be ready until maybe November or December. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do if my home sells right away. My next door neighbor, when he sold his house, it sold in 6 days. And I had a neighbor across the way from me, catty corner from me, and I believe her home sold in 2 weeks. Guy wants to speed up as I try to pass him. I don't know why they do that. And now I've got a snail trying to pass another snail. Come on, guys. Semi-trucks, the thorn in the side of a motorcycle rider. Looks like I went through a time change. The last gas station in New Mexico where I got gas, when I got back on the bike, it said my estimated arrival in California to my house was about 7:31. Now it's saying the estimated time is 6:26, so I gained an hour. That would be nice if I would get home at 6:26, but I'm not going to. With all the fill-ups that I have to, let's see, I have 700 more miles to go. No, 771 more miles to go. Technically, I have to get gas every 100 miles, so I have to make 8 more stops before I get to California. Every stop for gas can add anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes more onto my estimated time. So if I stop 8 times 10, that's 80 minutes. So 6:26 now becomes 7:26, yeah, 7, 8, about 8 or 9 o'clock. That wouldn't be bad if I was back in my house by 8 or 9 o'clock. I'm gonna have to text my daughter here in a minute to let her know where I'm at and that I'm planning to drive straight through, at least for now. We'll see what happens when I reach Phoenix, how I feel, but for right now I feel pretty good, like I can make the entire trip. So this guy just passed me on this, I guess they call them a fifth wheel. It's not a motorhome. It's attached to a large pickup truck. And my next door neighbor in California has one. I started looking online at prices. Not that I want to buy one, I was just curious. Man, they're almost as expensive as a home. I don't think I'd buy one. Just said they put all that money into a motorhome, or I mean a fifth wheel like that. I'd rather, if I had the money to do that, I'd rather buy 5 or 6 motorcycles. Oh well. Phoenix, 73 miles. Wow, it is insanely hot in the Phoenix area. So I stopped to get some coffee to wake myself up. But a motorcyclist pulls up. He's in a t-shirt, shorts, tennis shoes with no socks, no helmet. He thought I was crazy wearing full gear, but I told him I got in a serious accident when I was 16. I was never going to do that again. And I was dressed just the way he was back then. And then when I was getting on the highway, I saw 2 more motorcyclists. And they were the same. T-shirts, shorts, shoes, no socks, no helmet. I've gone 85 miles. Time to get some gas, something to drink. Okay, gassed up, got me some coffee, some water. I need to get on the road, cool myself down. Yeah. Okay, how the hell do I get out of here? Los Angeles. Gotta put on my gloves. Darn it. I'm trying to lose the second pair of gloves is what I'm trying to do. Bardsley, how quickly we forget. Buy a house in Texas, and I completely forget about Tulare County and California. You gotta be kidding me. A 55-mile-an-hour zone, and it will be enforced. That's what it said back in Bakersfield. I slowed down to 55. Everybody was passing me at 70, 75, and 80. And then some idiot came up right behind me, tailgated me, and laid on his horn. So I wasn't gonna stay at 55. I just went with the flow of traffic. Okay, here's Bardsley. Hoo-yah. I am almost home. I'll get gas at the Chevron and then head home from there. I think the Chevron's on the other side of the street though. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. There it is. It is on the other side of the street. Oh, man. This will be enough gas to get me home. Okay. I'm in Tulare County. I'm actually in Tulare. I'm on Bardsley Avenue. Please pay inside. What do you mean play inside? It's not letting me use my card on the gas pump.
Number?
Huh?
Number?
Well, my motorcycle, so I guess I was on number 11.
Okay. How much will you buy?
Well, I just need to get here to Visalia, so 1.5 gallons. Yeah, because that'll get me home. Every gas station from Texas all the way up to this gas station worked, and then this one didn't. So every gas station I had no problem using my cards. I get here to Tulare County on the corner of Bardsley and Spruce at the Shop and Go, and it doesn't work. I have to go inside to pay. God. It's bad enough I don't like California, and this makes it worse. Murphy's Law. If anything can go wrong, it will. It's always much cooler passing through the orchards, especially after they've irrigated them. And then once I get past the orchards, it starts to warm up a little bit again. When I get home, I'm gonna have to open the gates to the backyard and drive into the backyard, because Rebecca had called a company to come fix my garage door, and then I called her back and told her cancel it. And then Saturday I called her back and I said, hey, never mind, don't cancel it, go ahead and let them come out and fix it. And she goes, well, actually I didn't cancel it yet. And so I told her, fine, let them come fix it. So they were supposed to come out today. I think today's Monday. I've been on the road so long I have lost track of days, but I think they were supposed to come out today. And she texted me and said that she got called in to work, so she had to reschedule them for another day, and I think it's like Wednesday or Thursday. So when I get home, if I can fix that garage, I'm just going to cancel it. And I'm going to check those new coils they put in a couple of months ago, because I don't think Rebecca would know the difference between a coil that is tightened or one that's not. And the best way to tell is to unlatch the garage door from the automatic track that raises it and lowers it, and then try to pick up the garage door manually. And if that thing is extremely heavy and you can't pick it up, that means the coils up on top came loose and unraveled. Without those coil springs, without tension on those coil springs being held in place to help you, to assist you in lifting the garage door, you're not going to be able to lift it. Here we are. I am almost home. So this is McCullough. And then from McCullough, I make a right-hand turn on Hillcrest. Hoo-yah. Then make a turn onto Harvard. You're tired. This is funny. This two-story house to my right with the fire hydrant here, the lady that lives there and her husband, they do like childcare. And sometimes when I coming down the street to go to the store or something, those kids will all be outside and they hear me coming and they chase me down the street. Well, Rebecca's home. Okay, I gotta open these gates. Hey, how's it going? You gonna open that for me? Okay, you know how to do that? How's Benny? Right. Oof. My backyard. Probably can't see anything because it's too damn dark.